What is going on, guys? It is Lely2sx here, and this is the best match I've ever played in PES 2015. It might even be the best match I've ever played in PES. As you can see, we go up against a top opponent in the Woodman_1, and he's a Division 1 opponent. So when you look at his team, you think to get to Division 1 with that squad he has, he's got to have something about him. I've seen much better teams struggle to get past Division 3 or 2, and I've breezed teams that have like superstar squads in there. So for him to have Ibrahimovic, Bale, Varela, and basically just look at that, they're his big danger men, but he had them three on form in this match. For him to get to Division 1 with that team, he has definitely got to have something about him. So we go into the first bit of action in this match, and as you can see, Nasri showing off his close control, and he actually showed off some strength which I didn't think he had in him by barging off Fernando, I was about to say Fernandinho. And I thought, why not make this guy think, you know, I'm going to take shots from range and mix up my game. So I took a shot from range with Nasri, and it was close to troubling the keeper. But then on his first attack, he played a through ball to Ibrahimovic, and he actually had some unreal pace. I didn't expect Ibrahimovic to get to that. Once he did, there's no doubt in what he was going to do with it. So I look for a quick response, and I give the ball away straight away, and he shows me why he's in Division 1, just hitting me straight, punch after punch, hurting me and making me panic. This is why I'm giving the ball away so cheaply. So at this stage I was a bit rocked, thinking this guy is just something else, like he's not letting up. And my defenders there, my wing backs anyway, they made that goal for him. So you'd think I'd learn by giving the ball away from kickoff, you know, almost immediately, but no, I give it away cheaply again from the kickoff, and this time I get the ball with Ramos, and I think, okay, let's build the play up, be a bit more patient. So I was doing that, and then, you know, I just couldn't seem to find an outlet. I thought, what the hell is going on here? And I wasn't even trying anything daft. I didn't bring my keeper out there, by the way. He came out himself, and he took a 3-goal lead without me doing anything. And I'm thinking, I'm not even playing that bad. How on earth am I losing 3-0? Yeah, I was rushing my play, but he was mentally, you know, putting that pressure on me. Now the clips you're seeing here, just a few clips are actually, you know, stuttering, but that's not the online connection. That was the capture card actually playing up. So the game was 100% perfectly fine, and I'm at this stage coming into half time thinking I've just missed some glorious chances. How on earth am I going to get back into this game? And then right on the stroke of half time, Benteke headers one when he probably could have been on a hat-trick by then, but he finally gets me back into the game. And this guy's showing me why he's in Division 1. He is not going to let go of this pressure. He's relentless, but my keeper makes a save and keeps it at 3-1. And this guy, like I said, he had 59% possession of the ball at half time, and that was making me, early on in the half anyway, it was making me give the ball away cheaply because I wasn't having much of the ball. So we go into the second half, and as you can see, it's about 15 minutes gone in, nothing's really happened. We've both matched each other, so I thought it's time to make a change. But before that, he gets the ball through to Varela, and Ramos just couldn't deal with him. Varela unleashes one off the bar, and luckily for me, Ibrahimovic from the follow-up hits it over, and it was time for me to bring on the Germans, and obviously Salomon Kalou as well, who isn't a German. But on comes Mario Götze, Marco Reus, and Kalou on the right. And it took me 10 minutes to actually get the ball to Marco Reus, but when he got it, he went on a bit of a run, which basically showed this guy I wasn't scared to attack him. And he actually injures Marco Reus and makes him become a wounded threat. He gets a yellow card for it. I don't know if it was a red, but definitely a yellow, so I wasn't too bothered about that. I was only a bit gutted that he became wounded, but it didn't stop me actually driving with Marco Reus on the ball. So I go for another run with Marco Reus, and I can start to see this guy panic. So I play a cross into the box, and with some luck, or massive amount of luck, it deflects off his defender, and his keeper just couldn't smother it and ends up in the back of the net to give me a bit of life in the 80th minute. But then he gets a corner which I clear off the line, and when Marco Reus did this, that brilliant touch in his stride, it just filled me with so much confidence that I drove into the box, and rather than wait for some support, I was just absolutely going on adrenaline here, thinking this just might be my match. The momentum's with me, so I went for a drive across the far post, and he ends up hitting it wide, and time wasn't exactly on my side, so I just pumped that forward to Marco Reus. I kept my composure. This guy was sliding in. Marco Reus, just a brilliant strike with his left foot after that little close control, makes it 3-3. And at this stage I was thinking, there's no way this guy's going to settle for a point. He was 3-0 up. There's no way he's going to just play about in defence. So I thought, that's it, it's my time to go for the win as well. I wasn't going to settle for the draw, and I actually got the ball to Nasri, but when I thought of crossing it, there was no one in the box, so I tried buying myself some time. He wins the ball back. He doesn't actually keep his composure on that counter attack, because if he did, he might have got somewhere. But and winning the ball back. I get it to Mario Götze, tries feeding in Marco Reus the first time, but obviously he blocked the pass. I was going to try to play Marco Reus in then, but he strayed offside, so I held on to it in Mario Götze. I was thinking, if I just hold on to it, there will be another run. So I kept my eye on Marco Reus, and when he made that movement, the gap opened up. He took a touch, he turned, he put it into the back of the net and completed the best, the greatest comeback that I've ever done. Definitely completed the best match I've ever played, and them 32 people that were watching at the time just could not believe it. The comments were just coming in and were absolutely buzzing at the time as well. They could actually see my reaction live, well, hear me, not see me, because I took off face cam at the time, and trust me, I was buzzing. It was such a great match. That is why you got to join in on these Twitch live streams. When I actually start putting more videos up on YouTube, I'm going to pick up from Division 3 and carry on from there, because that is where it gets interesting. My run from Division 10 to Division 3 is pretty much routine, you know, win after win, and obviously I do get an odd loss, but there's nothing entertaining there really. So I'll pick up from Division 3, because that's when things start to get tough. So guys, that's the end of this episode. If you want to watch me play live, follow me on Twitch. If you want to keep up to date with everything I'm doing, follow me on Twitter and also YouTube. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, remember to give it a thumbs up, and also give it a share to one of your mates, because this is got to be one of my proudest matches or videos I've ever done, and I'm sure they won't regret watching it too. So that is it, and I'll catch you guys later.